Raiden, Emma's been stabbed. That bastard.
Just in case you weren't watching a second ago, right in front of your face.
Bring her over there right now. Raiden, get that disc over here as soon as possible.
The disc will help her to stop bleeding.
And by the disc, I mean the 3.5-inch floppy. From the president.
By disc, I mean bandages. We need bandages.
If only
Oh,
I knew.
look, Raiden can do it himself. What do you know? What?
Perhaps
What?
this would have been a better idea.
He has shoe pockets for claymores.
I know. He just could have crawled the whole way there and just shot everybody, and then Emma could have come around, and Raiden would have got stabbed by Vamp instead, and everybody would be very happy.
Doing something to GW's defense. All we need now is
Snake, you're an idiot.
You better hurry. I don't think she's gonna make it. How's the blue?
I don't get computers.
She's bleeding all over it. Does that count as doing something?
What the heck is Twitter?
Understood.
I think it's working. I think the blood is helping.
What's the point of a tweet?
Everybody follow me on Twitter, guys.
I have more followers I own.
Not for long, I just asked them very politely.
Oh, now that we have the level 5 card, we can come and get that item in here I talked about, and it's just a digital camera from before, except now you can save pictures to your memory card. Ooh.
Now that we robbed the dying girl.
Yeah, you can actually. I thought you had to wait until you got the level 5 card, but I forgot that if you do the box teleporting trick with the Zone of the Enders box, actually does throw you into that room. It lets you get the camera earlier.
Ha ha ha.
Oh.
This is not going to help Emma.
But what? I don't know. What if they were peaky cell-shaded guards instead? They're pussies. And the drunk elephant music is back. I'm heading for time. Just in case you didn't notice.
I would like to see this song show up in Smash Brothers.
Yeah, I would.
This song would fit.
It would. At least they got Snake Eater in it.
Snake Eater.
What was the? It was only the instrumental though. It didn't have the lyrics. I like how they peak.
Then they messed it up.
They messed it up.
You killed Michael Jackson.
Yeah, he had some nice dance moves, but he couldn't live. Peek.
Peekaboo.
You can also play this mission, but much harder as Snake in a tuxedo, and you are defending a plate of curry. I don't know why.
He's just trying to get in touch with his father.
It's a delicacy. Almost as delicacy-ish as noodles. Instant noodles. And the guy who replaced the tiles is gone. He gave up.
Aww.
So now we gotta do it the slow as hell way.
I guess he was just sick of us coming in and knocking him down again.
I know.
I can't blame him, but I'm just kind of sad.
Whoop. He must have had a lot of tiles.
Maybe he left because he ran out. That's probably it. Like, that guy seemed really dedicated to his job. He
I
just
give up. He used all my tiles. Quit using my tiles.
What mission is this?
There's another type of mission I haven't shown, which is just elimination, where they give you a finite amount of weapons and ammo, and you have to take all the guys out.
I believe you mean finite.
Finite. I'm sorry!
Finite.
I'm dumb. Sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna use a little finesse on this challenge.
No, for a lot of the missions, they only give you... You get a much higher score if you only knock guys out, but they never like give you enough trank ammo, so you gotta figure out how you can take guys out without killing them different ways.
Raiden is the epitome of pretty.
And you can actually knock guys out just by dragging them around, but it takes forever. It takes so long. And I usually just get bored You just snap their necks instead because it's really funny.
I've never heard that sound at anything slower than max speed. Hit, 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 hit. It sounds wrong.
Yeah. It only works when it's really fast. You're tickling them so hard that they die. And their neck also snaps at the same time. How can I pad for more time? I could pad with bugs. I could
Is
pad...
it an elimination thing just to kill all the bugs?
No. Or I could just go over to the grenade launcher missions, would actually get a little tough after a little bit. Like these ones, pretty easy when there's only a couple targets and they're pretty close, but you have to aim up really high for a lot of the targets because the grenade just drops really fast.
Grenades are heavy, man.
They are heavy. And the explosion radius for the grenades is really tiny. The blocks have to be like directly touching in order to blow up more than one at a time.
They're big, heavy blocks.
They're big, heavy blocks with big, heavy grenades. Snake's very happy. He had to fist pump his success. I'm going to give you backboards for this one that blow up after one shot, and this one's kind of irritating. I hate this one.
Are backboards helpful or a hindrance?
Well, they're helpful because otherwise your grenade just passes right, into the abyss, and you can, use the backboards to hopefully still have the explosion hit a block that passes by.
Watching Snake reload the grenade launcher just makes me imagine Ocelot twirling them.
Here's the really hard one. They're all really far away, and they all move constantly. They only sit around for a little bit. So a lot of these, you just... Like this one over here that's jerking
that
around.
One's cute.
You have
That's
to...
my favorite.
To hit that one, you have to look up so high that you can't even see the block on the screen.
Well, you did it. Congratulations.
I did it. You don't get to see the many retries I did this mission trying to get a good run of it. I'm gonna say at least a dozen tries. At least.
Well, that one's still my favorite box, and you can't convince me otherwise.
I like that box. It's jerky, but it's got personality.
It seems so happy.
I'm just a box.
It's walking on sunshine.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I can't sing. I'm sorry. It's 2:30.
Hell yes!
Hell yes! I grenaded all that! Congratulations. Let's shoot things with remote-controlled missiles now. Boop! Ryan's got pussy missions. Look at this. One block.
Really? A one-block mission?
Yeah. It's because he's riding. You can also blow up missiles before they hit anything by unequipping the missile launcher, which is pretty helpful for these sometimes, especially in the harder ones, which are really hard, which is why you're not seeing me play them, because I can't beat them easily. The hardest ones, the last set of missions, you play as Metal Gear Solid 1 Snake, and I think they're on a difficulty mode higher than extreme. They're really irritating. I hate them.
So you can't steer rockets up and down. You have to shove them along ramps.
Yeah, you got to push them up along ramps.
Well, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's a good thing, but it's an interesting mechanic.
Yeah.
At least.
You got that little bar for fuel, and as long as you're not steering, the missile goes faster. And you can cut off a lot of time in this one by turning around and finding this little shortcut here.
Awesome.
And the block is actually above you, but you just unequip and blow it up that way.
Haha.
Fist pump. And if you shoot immediately, you can pass right through these blocks, which shouldn't work.
Red blocks are bad blocks? You want to avoid red?
Yeah, they take away like 2,000 points each.
Oh, hot damn.
Yeah, if you hit one, you're not going to get like a high score. What's a zigzagging? Chicka chicka. Woo woo. Metal Gear Train. Just put a Metal Gear set in the Old West.
Yes.
That way nano
Oh,
machines
yes.
can't exist.
Oh, you know they would.
What's the Wild West equivalent of nano machines?
Micro machines. And you find a scientist who talks really, really fast.
Yeah. As long as the Metal Gear doesn't look like the spider bot from Wild West.
Yeah, I'd like to see steam-powered Metal Gear. No, everything would be steam-powered until you get to Metal Gear, and then it's all like Tesla shit.
Oh my god. Boop, 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 boop.
Wow.
Yep.
Raiden gets all the cool guns.
He
And
does.
does lame things with them.
Yeah.
Until now.
Pretty much. It's just not enough main game to utilize all your stuff. You only have to use the Nikita once in the whole game. I mean, it's
And
fun.
we've already done it.
Yeah. Oh, and with Stinger missiles, if you shoot while you're not locked onto anything and then lock onto something, you can like steer the missile around stuff. Like right here, or the next target, I do it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That is such a useful thing to do.
It's too bad it's useless in the main game, pretty much. It's fun here, though. Oh, and each weapon has 25 missions total, I think. Yeah.
That's a lot. That's an excessive amount. Like, as fun
What?
as this started to look like before, I don't think it's 25 missions fun.
Well, it's not like 25 completely different missions. It's like 5 with different difficulties, with different patterns for targets.
So it's a half-assed 25 too. That's great.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Well, I mean, it uses the same maps, but the stuff is laid out differently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, like, if it's using the same...
It's a 3/4 ass 25.
Yeah, and there's a UFO thing made out of targets over here. There it is.
Oh, that's cool. Looks like something out of Rez.
Yeah, it does. Dang it. I didn't get good points. Now let's run into a cutscene.
Oh, this was the real game. Okay.
Yeah. Now it's the real game.
I don't know, the way you, like, polygonally fuzzed in, I thought it was a thing.
No, no. Rest up video.
Oh, good, she's okay. Ish.
Ish.
Well, you don't bandage the dead. I've got hope. Look at that ass.
Look at how he walks.
He's trying to make sure his skull suit doesn't go.
I think he got some internal
Yeah.
wounds.
Oh, I
We
hate
can't
that.
stop the bleeding.
Aww.
I'm here. Got the disc.
This is not business times. This can wait.
It's urgent.
Apparently, all you have to do is pop in the disc.
Finally, it's just like every other Metal Gear computer.
Finally.
That should insert the virus into the AI.
There's a progress bar.
Just leave it to
Maybe.
Emma.
Do I have a Facebook?
Oh god, it blue screen!
Antibody agent? Damn, the connection's been cut.
Is the virus upload complete?
I don't think so. The count stopped at 90%.
All my megabytes got bitten.
I don't think Emma's made any mistakes. But a portion of the
And I thought
world
Windows
was
ME would be a good
altered by the disc
upgrade.
left Emma's hands. By the Patriots?
It's okay, I've got Vista now.
Work.
No, Snake, you gotta use Windows 7. It's better.
Huh.
Or maybe I'll just go fuck you and use Unix. The Patriots can't do anything to that because it's open source and it's too nerdy. You can't just install it. You gotta get the source code yourself and compile it and shit, and nobody wants to do that. Except nerds.
least I won't be adding another page to our family's dark history.
Yeah. That's
Like
right.
you, anime fruit. Otacon's still my favorite
What if the
character.
virus doesn't work? Either destroy that thing or take out Solidus.
Fruit basket.
How do we get on board?
My
I don't
favorite
think we can.
magma.
Unless
My
someone
fiend
inside
Totoro.
gives us a hand.
How
Dragging balls.
Yes.
I always...
What is it?
I always make piano music come out of nowhere.
wanted
No, that's
to see
Rose.
you again.
It's meant to be.
You don't hate me?
Well, if Rose died, there would be like dueling pianos.
Yeah.
Get in your way.
Which one can be more sappy and inappropriate and doesn't need to be there?
That with Arsenal, if I followed in your footsteps, I could be closer.
If I built a weapon to kill millions of people at once, you might find me.
Look at me. Look at me.
What? What?
I could...
Thank you.
Don't be so honest. It hurts.
Well,
Sorry.
knife. Knife in the gut, yes.
Yes.
Can I ask you one last favor?
Sure.
Call me. Call me Emma.
What?
Please call me Emma.
What kind of a lame-ass last request is that?
Mm.
Please perform amateur surgery. There's my last request. Just give it a shot. Just try it. Try it.
He doesn't have any stuff. No pokey things
wrong
to
with EE?
poke stuff with.
Look,
Do
look,
surgery.
just put her in the codec dimension, and she'll be in stasis until you can get
Emma?
what you need.
Just oh, remember how you say you liked his voice actor?
Answer me.
Oh, I can already tell it's... Oh,
He
no.
he's not good.
No.
See what I mean? I told you he's good at just talking normally, but when he has to like act, he can't do that. He can't do crying, basically.
Oh. Which is the opposite of everyone else in Metal Gear. Everybody else gets the over-the-top, pitch perfect. And they can't do normal to save their lives.
I didn't leave you
Yeah, you did.
because of the accident.
Oh.
There
Your
is an
ellipses
ellipses.
are way too long.
Dear mother. She seduced me,
She's dead. You don't have to tell her this.
and it went on.
It's Otacon's like profession, just bringing up really awkward stories nobody needs to hear at the worst times.
It was my fault. All
So
my
how
fault.
about those terrorists?
Forgive me, Emma.
Fortune's still out there.
Ooh, I pooped my pants and then I did stuff with your mom.
I'm imagining
My
Vamp
mom.
is still not dead. Solidus, Ocelot.
No, there's a parrot. Ooh.
Is the parrot gonna deliver like an incredibly touching message from beyond the grave?
Not really.
Oh, that is such a missed opportunity.
Yeah, that. Well, it kind of does, but it just repeats stuff it's already repeated before.
But I'm hoping it has like incredibly deep meaning for Otacon.
No.
Venus in Cancer was like a secret thing they had between them. I don't know.
No, I don't even know what Venus and Cancer means.
Don't smother the bird. He's gonna snap its neck.
Snake. Just look at how Snake's just standing there, like his legs way apart.
Sounds like they're cutting this area loose. What do you mean?
Finally get to air everything out.
We have to get the hostages out.
What about the camera repairs? Done. We won't be able to get everybody aboard.
We'll just have to take as many as we can.
My sister...
Dead people don't get a seat, alright?
Won't be able to
Yeah,
come
that's
with us.
right. Good job. I'm sorry we have to leave you to die, but we had to take this corpse. The driver wouldn't stop crying about it. Strap her to the top, you know?
I'm always the survivor.
Like that's a bad thing?
Why, Wolf?
She didn't know who you were.
But she likes dogs. That must mean she's a good person. She lets me feed them.
Take care of the
It's like, you know, Otacon was in high school and he's exactly how you'd imagine he was, but he had a huge crush on like the captain of the cheer squad. But she died in like a drunk driving accident. Literally never knew who he was. And he still cries about it like it's the one that got away.
Get in your way.
And he's still my favorite character.
Only you can save those hostages.
Yeah, Otacon's still my favorite.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Listen, the two of you won't be able to destroy that thing. Eliminate the enemy. That's your only option.
I know I just said you couldn't, but trust me on this one. That is one badass parrot, man. That parrot is taking
Okay,
care
see
of
you later.
business.
See you later.
It's like a Reservoir Dogs moment with a parrot. I like his shoes.
E.E.?
No, it's a parrot. You're delusional.
Damn!
Otacon, try to get as many hostages out as you can. It's a short flight to the shore, so don't worry about overloading the cam off.
Is Snake wearing makeup here?
I don't know. Everybody just has a weird face. Best friends forever. Hell yes.
Oh, I've got to learn how to do that. I've got to learn how to do it. We are totally doing that next time I'm over. We're gonna learn it. Maybe not the hug, but we are doing that.
That's my favorite part, right there. That BFF handshake.
Teach me the handshake. Bromance forever. I'm not kidding. Like, I'm gonna hound you until you teach me the BFF handshake. Look at them sweet sneakers he's
Those
got.
are pretty good shoes. I would wear those.
This bird is torturing him. And abusing him. It's gonna scratch his eyes out. Oh, God. You're killing me, man. You're killing me.
We're the same.
Killing. No. I want any other soundtrack but this one.
Look, the first time it went to this like angle when Otacon was talking, the sun was still there, and then it got a little bit darker. Now it's nighttime already.
He's been crying forever.
They just cut out. They actually had good judgment for a second and cut out 20 minutes of unnecessary cutscenes of Otacon crying while walking through empty hallways with a parrot.
I realized that you can't just wish for
So what about that whole Arsenal Gear announcement, since time has fast forwarded?
wish I knew that sooner.
Well, I don't know, they must still be pressing buttons.
That's a whole lot of buttons.
There's probably a lot of buttons to make that whole thing sync.
It does take a lot of buttons to control the entire internet from one boat.
One really big boat.
You think
Henry
he's
Van
gonna be
Staten
okay?
can control the entire internet.
He's tougher than he looks.
That was still dumb. I don't care.
Yeah.
Now, how do we open this thing? You can come out now. A ninja?
You met! How are you surprised?
This time, do not fail us.
Why are you posing? Nothing makes sense.
Bedtime, right?
It's what ninjas do.
I wouldn't do that.
The grown-ups are here. Go take a nap.
Change sides? I don't recall saying I was on yours. Damn it.
Well, it seemed implicit with all the assistance and, the advice. I don't...
You ready for some shut-eye?
Dang it.
Yeah.
Skullsuit must have a hell of a lot of batteries. He's covered in photovoltaic cells.
Yeah.
Summon the Kraken. So the whole big shell is sitting like on Arsenal Gear's back.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
So shouldn't it lift before, at least before it sinks?
I would think.
Yeah, well, it's sinking anyway.
Who cares?
That is the tiniest thing to worry about in the last half hour.
Look at that big old boat shadow. I don't know why I left this in, but whatever.
Do you want to save your mission data up to this point?
Cliffhanger.
But you're not even there.
Your
She's
mission
talking
data's
to
been
herself.
saved.